ladles and jelly spoons. I hope that's working now. Had a bit of a problem. It's Tim Downfield with MS in Tenerife here. We're going on a morning walk in Callao, salvaje. There's a little bit of cloud over the mountain. It's blocking the sun at the moment, but there are blue skies around, so it should be a beautiful day again today. I'm going to walk uphill, as they say, and down dale. Now, it failed twice, this thing, so I'm not even sure I'm even live. So we're going to check it now. Might be talking to myself. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. I go live at 5:55, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is balcony banter, me and the missus, and you can come in and join in using like a chat Zoom call. If you want to register for that, it's free. Go to timothydow.com/live, L-I-V-E. Wednesday is midweek meetup with a pint down the pub, and anybody getting off the bus 471 in Callao salvaje, we are the first pub that you come to, the Nebula. And Friday we're down the Monte Cristo with my mates, just shooting the moon. Anybody can come on and say hello. And I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday around about 9 o'clock. This is Thursday, 9 something or other, 05. Let's see if we're on. Says we're live, so we must be live. Check the sound. Oh, I've got to listen to the advert. Avis again. I don't want Avis. This is Thursday. Sounds alright. Cool dude, 45 people watching. So I'm going to up the pace a little bit today. No, I'm not. I'm knackered. Sun's about to come out. I just look straight at it. What time of day? What a time of day. Coming up towards the Barranco. So this is La Galga, the bus stop. La Galga. Not to be confused with Las Galgas, which is in Playa Paraíso. But sometimes my mail does end up there. Oh, we shall see. Buenas. Dog walkers out. Jim. So you're not so early. So now the sun is out. The sun will come out tomorrow. That's a really weird. Look at that. So there's the rain clouds, and there's the sun, and there's a bench here with my name on it. See what you guys are saying. Ay, ay, ay. Cool dudes. So we're at the top of the village, Callao salvaje. This is the top roundabout. This is where you go over through the banana plantation to Playa Paraíso, or you can go, there's a dead end here with some villas, and if you go down, that'll take you down to Arco Iris. That's where we're going to go now, to Arco Iris, which is a residential complex. And at the bottom there's Mirador de Callao, which is the beautiful golden view of Callao. And then we'll walk across the stony bit over the cliffs down to the beach. Right, 64 people watching. Start at the beginning. Adam's on. Hi Adam, thanks for coming in. We love you. Gary Davis is on. Paul Dexter, Ian Williams, Peter Glennon, Ian Mack, David Kelsey. Morning Tim, still nice. Hit the Scunthorpe. You're coming over nice and clear. Thank you very much. Pam Domain, good morning. Ian Williams is on. Alistair Hinksman, thank you for all your support, Alistair. Good morning. I am well, actually. David Butler. Hi, David Butler. Pat Moran, you are live, and good morning. Roger Channing and Christine are on. Pam Domain, Emma Kelly, Stevie still wonders. Morning, Tim. Happy Thursday. And CC's are okay, thank you. Morning, Tim, from a sunny and warm South Manchester, says Rawata. No timing out today, Rawata. Kev Weaver's on. Good morning, Tim. On my way to St James's Hospital in Leeds to get checked out. Cool dude. Adam, hope you're enjoying the good weather, says Peter. Julie Wade's on. Rob's on, the Lord. I haven't forgotten. It might take a little while. Don't worry about it at all, my friend. Anne's on, of course. Anne Elton, thank you for all your hard work. Louise Parks, good morning, Louise. We enjoyed one of those beautiful chocolates that you sent. Louise Parks sent us some chocolate. She went on our website, got the address, and sent us some chocolate. I looked at the stamp prices. That was a lot of money. Stop sending parcels. Stop sending parcels. But thank you. It was very, very good. What did we do yesterday? We had the Cadbury's cream egg chocolate bar. It was very nice. We ate the whole thing, of course. Didn't write it down. Wayne's Lifestyles on. Good morning, Wayne. How the devil are you, my friend? Last day today. You're going home tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic last day, and it was really good seeing you yesterday. And we hope that you'll be back soon, and we can say hello again. Foggy's on. Too hot already in Southend. Could be 32 in the next few days. My God. Julie Martin and Marie. Okie dokie. I'm going to put you back in my pocket, and we're going to carry on walking. I'll show you where we are. So this is the top bus stop. This is the second stop, or the first stop from the bottom, I think. So from the beginning, you can come and get on here. And these two bus stops are usually the ones where you'll guarantee a seat. The next one, Rosa Centre, you can also guarantee a seat, I think. But two after that is the Hard Rock Hotel. And I've seen people standing after Hard Rock Hotel. And the worst thing is when they get to the Bahia Principe up the top, the bus drives past because it's full. People are waiting another hour, or not, as the case may be. So this is the Barranco. I can't remember what the name of the Barranco is, but I think it means like rails, I think is the thing, but I can't remember what it's actually called. La Gomera is still in a bit of mist, so it looks like we do have a bit of a Calima on, but beautiful day. The sun's pretty bright today as well. I mean, I know the sun's bright anyway, but it's sort of extra bright today for some reason. Mainly because I don't have my sunglasses on. So this is a spare ground here. I think you can build on it, but they haven't as yet. And they're using it for dumping all the rocks that they dug out of everywhere else. So, I don't know. People come and run the dogs here as well. And beyond that is the Barranco, which they cannot build on. So that's our complex coming into view now, the sandy coloured one. You can't see my flat yet, but if you look above, oh yeah, you can, right at the top there. See if I can zoom in. So right at the top here, if you go along to the left, where that satellite dish is, that corner one there's ours. Let's turn the zoom off. There we go. Yeah, so that's us. Christina's awake and on her back and listening to music. So once she's got settled, she can use the new bed to put her feet up and her head up, and she can do audio books or radio or listen to Apple Music. I've got everything. I had a dream last night that I approached some venture capitalists in New York and told them I wanted to buy one of the new flats they're building in the ground next door to us, and I don't have any money, and I need venture capitalists to come in and buy it for me and let me live there. I'll pay them $1,000 a month rent. And they said, no, we don't do that. We don't buy people houses. I went, but you know, what do you do? So we invest. So I said, well, why don't we buy a whole block then? 40 units. That's now you're talking, they said. So I said, we'll buy 40 units and we'll put, before it's built, we'll make it wheelchair friendly and totally fantastic for disabled people. And then we'll start a charity and we'll give reasonable, affordable rent to local disabled people to come and live here. And there's 40 units. So we'll take 30 units for disabled people and 10 units for carers, professional carers. We'll employ the carers and then it'll all work out. And what you get back in it is obviously the investment in the property itself and a tax write-off for being a charity. They went for it. So I'm seriously considering actually going and doing that. So this is the car park opposite us. That's us again at the top there. On the corner. You see the Mind Hotel looming in the background over there. Let's have a look to see if they're parking on the pavement again. They shouldn't be because there's plenty of parking spots open. But it's amazing how many people just don't bother sticking to where they are and park on this pavement bit here. We've learnt our lesson though. If Chris comes this way, we go on the road and then come up this bit here. Closer view of the barranco. There we go. So we're going to go down here. This is the Arco Iris residential complex. Arco Iris is like an arch and then an iris, which actually means rainbow. A rainbow, an Arco Iris. And that's Callao Beach over there, that's us. And next to us, you can see the startings of the buildings down here. And that white building there that's popped up is the sales office. So once that's open, I'll take you in there to have a look. I think there's 230 odd units, the building, in 6 towers. So 40 a tower it looks like, or 30 it is, was it? 3 6s, 180. Yeah, it's going to be 40 units average. A tower, good God, that's a lot. So of course I'd have the penthouse in this scenario. With Chris, it would be fully decked out with hoists all over the place to get her doing stuff. Buenos dias. Hoists all over the place, and we'd have as I say, a whole team of carers, live-in carers. So they'll do their 8-hour shifts in rotation. So early, late night. And we'll look after 30 families with what's it, Behinderung. I think we'll do this. I think I'll go and pitch it to the guys. And if anybody knows any what they called, I'll go this way. I think if anybody knows any venture capitalists that might be interested in that idea, let me know. The only thing you got to do is include me in it. Include me in it. I get me daughter over as well, and my son-in-law as one of the carers. There you go. Get the family here. So when the nuclear war starts, at least we've got a chance. Not going there. I'm not going there. How stupid are humans, eh? How stupid are humans? Ah, yeah. Do we deserve to survive? I think the answer's no. I think all the people who want to save the planet should just get rid of the people. The planet will be all right once we're gone. Good God. Stupid people. Look at this. These are the ones that look like mice when they drop off. They curl up and drop off, and then they look like little mice. So these are all planted, and I still think they're going to make a path down here so you can walk in between the trees. We'll put some benches in and so. That'd be a nice spot to come and have a picnic, the old picnic basket. Ranger, what was the Ranger called in Yogi Bear? I can't remember. Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Fun fact, that was my brother and mine's nickname in the Scouts. You know, when you're in the Scouts, you got to have a nickname. Well, Mark was Yogi Bear, and I was Boo Boo. And I actually had it etched on my Scout knife. Don't suppose you can carry a Scout knife anymore, can you? Be prepared, but don't carry a knife. Well, I can't be prepared to cut something then, can I? Yeah, because you use it to stab people. Stupid humans. Stupid humans. I reckon there's more normal humans in the world than there are stupid humans. So why do the stupid humans get to be in power? I think it's because of the way the brain works. If you're happy and contented, you don't want to lord it over anybody else. So to anybody who wants to be in power has got to have an error in their DNA, right? There's got to be some sort of error in the DNA to want to be a lord. Well, that's another story. I see a bench over here with my name on it. There you go. And my favourite tree. Still a couple of dying branches there. I wonder if that was done by accident when they were building stuff or whatever. I don't know. I can't imagine it's just dying. We got a kayako out to sea. Oh, somebody's drilling. Let's have a sit down. Let's do this here. Get a bit of... there we go. Alright. So here we go. Ladles and jelly spoons. Have a quick look to the left. Okay. So this is Mirador de Callao on the left here, and if we pan all the way around, that pan's a bit too fast today. I think I changed it. I think I actually changed it when I was talking to somebody and showing them how to do it, and I left it on fast. But I usually have it on slow. So while I'm reading you out, I don't want you to see me mush with the sun behind me, so I'll give you our view. So this is, you're sat on the bench with me now. Hello, my darling. Wie geht's dir?
Good.
Little Germany.
Hello, good morning.
This is Kirsten, and this is little...
Godzilla.
Godzilla. This is Godzilla.
Godzilla. Godzilla, and everybody knows her.
Everyone knows Godzilla.
Hola, buenos días.
And sorry we couldn't come to you the other day. You're getting very busy, right?
Everything else is closed.
Yeah, it's because of the time of year. A lot of things close in May and the beginning of June. In fact, you were closed in May, right? Yeah. And Little Germany is by far the best restaurant in the town. No, really. I mean, I wouldn't say that. It's not because we're friends. I think we're friends because you've got the best restaurant, not the other way around. But you do have to book because you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables outside.
Yep.
So 6 or 7, I think you can push it at a punch, could you? No, 5 or 6, basically.
6.
And so 6 tables, 4 of each, or you can put a few together if you've got a thing. We got 7 people coming next week, and Wednesday. And I know you don't have time on 7 people Wednesday. So we're back up the Nebula next Wednesday. But what we are going to do is on the midweek meetup, if you do want to go to Little Germany, you have to book it at least a month in advance. Yeah?
No.
More? No?
A week.
A week in advance. A week in advance. So I didn't do that the last time. And that was because I thought, they'll always have spot for us, you know. No. We're not that special. No, we are that special. We are that special, but you can't disappoint somebody else. So we have, it says 102 people watching.
Hello.
And we're just going to go back to where I was, which is Louise, Wayne's Lifestyle, we did that one. Foggy's on. Martin Voss, we did him. That's right. Wayne, Louise. Chris Godfrey's on. Diane Perotta. Diane, she's from Virginia.
Wow.
From Falls Church City. But she's coming over for a visit next week.
Good.
Next week. If you want to go to Little Germany, let us know now. Muchas gracias.
Bye.
Vielen Dank. Hasta luego. See you, Godzilla. Leave that bloody bird alone. Diane, Neil Smith, morning Tim. Warm, sunny Belfast. Wayne Rovata, love the Malibu Apartment 404 video. Looking forward to a visit in September. Cool dude. They are very good. They are very good, those things. In fact, I was talking to some people last night offline, and I showed it, and I showed them the video, and they said, "Oh yeah, we're staying there, not in the 404, but it's exactly the same." So they are. It wasn't a special apartment. It was a typical one. It's 4:13 here in the morning. God's willing. You're welcome to bear. Thank you so much, Wayne. You're gonna do 10 days next time? Exactly. Always too short on the favourite island. Craigie Season. Linka Satkin. Care Studio. Ruth Robertson. Shared on Facebook. If everybody shared on Facebook, I'll be a millionaire next week. Safe journey home, says Lynn to Wayne. Ruth just popped in, watching on catch up. And my darling Nick is on. Ruth and Ian. David Butler, Lynn, Gavin Davis, Lizard People. Exactly. Tim should be in charge of everything. I don't know about that. Off to Co-op. If it's not been hacked again, has Co-op been hacked, has it? Are we still live? Gordon Duncanson's on. Love the Indian breakfast, maybe in August. Cool dude. Yes, sir. Shirley's on. The Shirley. You got to change it to the Shirley, haven't you? Pam Domain. Great seeing you yesterday, Shirley. And tell Stuart next time I'm going to interview him. Get him ready. Mr. Cuatrocientos, good morning, everyone. Up north, a heat wave. Pauline's on. Julie Everton Matthews. Yes, what day? I'll be on the island on July the 1st. You'll be here for Independence Day. Cool dude. Right, so we're going to carry on walking now. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to go and have a coffee at Momos. If anybody's in the village and they want to come for a coffee, I should be at Momos in about 20 minutes or 15, as the case may be, depending on who I see and who I don't. I've got you on my extended selfie stick today, so I can actually do a drone shot here. Flying through the trees. Don't hit it, Tim. That's pretty good. So this is the sushi bar that's not open yet. Let's see how far they've got with it. And we'll walk down the beach and back up, because I'm a glutton for punishment. and then when we get to sit again, I'll have a look to see what you're saying. So if you've chatting amongst yourselves, that's fine. I forgot to do my joke about Godzilla not being on the lead. Kaiteki, which means comfortable, I believe. Great door. Door's probably the most expensive thing here. Now, I might lose you down here, but I'll be back, so just in case. So there's the sushi bar. And here are the lower decks to the Zanzibar. The Zanzibar being the cocktail bar at the top. So I'm saying at the top, there are two different restaurants. This is the lower deck of the Zanzibar, and you got the middle deck of the Zanzibar, and then the upper deck of the Zanzibar. These two layers are not wheelchair accessible at the moment. I don't know whether it will be either. So you are wheelchair accessible coming this way, but you can't get into the restaurant there on those two levels using a wheelchair. But the beach is wheelchair friendly. And they've got socorristas at 10 o'clock. I think 10 till 4, they've got the lifeguards out. Now this is the bit where I'll probably lose you. I'm still working, so it's a bit of a pain there. That's one of my favourite trees there, hanging out there. So, loud music. Not terrible music, loud music. So I've got to go past. I think they're just trying to drown out the... they're trying to drown out the works going on above us. So like 2 or 3 places to sit here. You've got down the bottom there, you've got this area here, and you can even sit underneath the trees, which I think is beautiful. And here you can walk up to the top where they're doing some work. And we'll go to Christine's favourite bit. We're still live. There you go. Another bench with my name on it. There you go. Spring is in the air. Oh, look at that view. Fantastic. I'm going to sit you down. That's the perfect height as well, that, isn't it? That is the perfect framing for a fantastic picture. What a beautiful day. Let's get you out of my pocket. 111 people watching. I just saw Zelda go past. Go on, Christine Roberts, shared on Facebook. Thank you, Christine. Another step on the way to being a millionaire. And Diane Parrott shared on Facebook as usual. There you go. We're all getting done now. Dundee Durrick's on. Morning, Shirley. She was talking about you yesterday. Zelda Carr, good morning, everyone. Borada. I'll tell Stuart, it was good to meet you. I'm working on getting to Freaky Friday. I'm joining this chat. Power people, totally agree. There you go. If you're thinking of coming to Freaky Friday tomorrow, you just get the 471 to the end and then walk backwards from the bus to the Nebula restaurant. Take a left down the hill till you get to the first tree and you'll see the Masala Indian in front of you. And it's up the steps there by the Masala, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Ian's struggling, Pauline. Oh dear, Ian. so thanks for popping in, and I'm sorry that you are struggling. I hope there's... is there anything I can do? Just let me know. Diane's on. Pauline, Ian, are you managing to do your gardening? Oh, that's the struggling bit. Okay, doing the gardening. Con Lynch from Cork. Morning, Tim. Dundee's not sunny. Oh dear. Wayne, was good to meet you. Both subscribe to your channel. Cool, dude. Has he got 200 yet? If he hasn't, go to Wayne's Lifestyle. Anne-Marie just brought the link up there, and go and subscribe to Wayne. I don't know whether he answered yet. I asked the question, I don't know whether he answered. Are you doing videos in Tenerife? And if so, when will they be coming out? Postcard, picture perfect. It is definitely Mr. 420. 15 sunny 5 this Thursday. A cool dude. And David saying hi to Ray. Gary Davis, screenshot that view, definitely. And someone in Ireland won 250 million. Oh my God. And Zelda saying Borada to me too. There we go. One of my oldest Welsh friends is on the island, and he is the brother of one of my newest Welsh friends, who is Donna, lives in our building. So that was funny, wasn't it? The woman living downstairs and at the opposite end of our complex, of our building in fact, is the sister of a guy I used to work with back in the 70s. My God. We were a bit of dodgy characters in them days. Market trading, you know what I mean? Market trading. Wasn't me, says Gordon. Wasn't me. So, I'm going to turn you around, put you in my pocket, and we shall carry on. Now, what a lot of people do is jump over this wall. In fact, there's a little helping stone right there that people use, and walk along here, which is quite dangerous, really. There's a big drop, and they'll walk along here to the other side to the post there. But what you should do is go along the beach to the pier, and then there's the second half of it. Those rocks in the background there are the ones we can see from the balcony. So we're not high up enough to see the beach, but we are high up enough to see those rocks. Right, I'm not going to go up there because it's just dusty and they're doing stuff, so we'll go up these steps. And then the usual question, do I go up the steps of death, or do I go round by Little Germany? Huh? Aye. My knees are giving out. I've decided I'm not going up the bloody steps of death. Somebody's coming down the steps of death. Oh, there you go. That goes all the way up to Laura's Cafe. I'm going to stick you on here for a second and fix my pants. I'm so slim, my pants are coming down. There you go. So, I'm not even going to look to see what you're saying because I'm going this way. I'm going to put my glasses on for a minute because it's very bright here. Hey. There's the view from up here. Lovely walk today. And of course, those of you who want to go further from here, you can walk behind the bar and walk up over the cliffs where they are, all the way to Playa Paraíso. I think it's 650 meters of rock stone path. It's walkable but not wheelchairable. And then it turns into a proper maritime walkway and goes all the way around to the Hard Rock Hotel Beach Club, which is very nice. So it'll take you about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, depending on how fast you walk. So I don't know whether it comes over well on here, but we'll try and zoom in. The left-hand side of the pier here is a sort of a magnet for this, what's it called? Kelp, is it? Some type of bloom. But the right side, as you can see, is very clear. The water's very clear. You see the rocks underwater there. Very clear. So let's get the zoom off. Is the zoom off? Yes, it is. And down the bottom there is the Delphine restaurant. Can't actually see it from here, but that's another story. So we're gonna take my life in my hands and walk up this side. Here's El Ancla, the anchor, not open for breakfast, which I think is a total mistake, but then again, I'm not a businessman, I'm a punter. So from my point of view, it's a mistake, but from a businessman's point of view, probably not. There you go, thought I'd messed it up. Here's the Tapas Boutique, which is the a la carte tapas. They do have the all-you-can-eat tapas from the same people over in the Rosa Centre. And then the La Divina Comida, which is 2 bars actually, knocked into one. This used to be the Mad Hatter and the Pina Bar, and they knocked it into one and made a massive restaurant. Still don't know how good it is. I think a lot of people go in there, but I don't know about repeat business. This is the Ganges Tandoori. I've heard good and bad about this, but their go-to thing is that they have international cuisine as well. So if one of your party doesn't want Indian, you can get the international cuisine as well. I'm going to film him now. Bad boy. Little Germany. Don't forget to reserve. So give her a call on the mobile's best. 34 for Spain, 659-249-120. And in fact, you can actually WhatsApp that as well and get a response. They speak German, Spanish, English, and a little bit of French. This is La Romantica. Good for fish, but it's, be careful because the pricing, I think, is by the pound or something, by the kilo. So be careful you don't get stung there. I think sometimes they weigh the fish with all the bones and everything in it, and then they gut it, but they charge you for the whole thing. Right, coming up to Webby's favourite now. This is the Sangri-La, not to be confused with Shangri-La. So basically it's a play on sangria and la. So Sangri-La. They got Russian, French. Is that German or Belgian? Belgian, I think it is. No, it's. I thought the German flag was the other way around. They got a Belgian flag and German. Oh yeah. This is the British one anyway. So you got soups, breads, starters, salads, beef, pork, lamb, children's menu, specialities, side orders, fish and seafood, chicken, pasta, and snacks. Just got a message. Oh, I forgot my water. Tu caja y 1.8 litros, porfa. ¿A qué hora vengas? He doesn't know when he's coming. No estoy en mi casa. Hasta las 11. I forgot to put the water out. So here we go. Is that Italian or Spanish? Zumba. No, it's not Zumba, is it? Oh, you can see a little bit of La Gomera. And of course, here is the Albatross by Malibu. Okay, it'll be after 11. Hola. Time's now 9:45. Take my life in my hands. I'm going to go in the shade, I think. Take my life in my hands. Okay, I don't want to go in the studio, I want to go in here. 116 people watching. You're welcome. You're welcome. De nada. Tracy Dawn Silks on Atlantic Holiday Village bob on. Done some good diving at the end of that pier. Cool, dude. Diving or jumping in diving. Left some fresh eggs for the foxes last night. They're all gone. Is that your neighbours, is it? Mr. and Mrs. Fox. What's the temperature there now, Tim? I would say 25 in the shade, a lot hotter in the sun. We'll have a look when we get to the Farmacia to see what it is. I got to visit Ireland this year as well. Cool, dude. Hometown. This is Laura's. And Mum's Pizza. The big breakfast. Oh, nearly done. Did you get the big one or the little one?
I had the little one.
The little one? There's enough in it?
Yeah.
There's enough in it?
Yeah.
Cool, dude. $5.90 and $7.90. 2 eggs, 2 toast, 2 sausage, 1 bacon, beans, I thought it said beers then, and mushrooms. On the small one, there's no hash browns on the big one, yeah? No? There was hash browns on the big one, okay. There we go, let us people pass.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy. And you get a roast chicken to take away for $11.90. So we're going to go to Momos for a coffee. If you want to come, if you're on the islands, you want to come and say hello. We'll be there for the next half hour, or at least till yeah, 3/4 of an hour maybe. But I do have to go to the chemist before I go home, so I'll be finishing the stream after the coffee. I won't be walking up the hill online because I've got to go to sort something out there. Eclipse, great for breakfast as well, lunch and beers in the night. I need a water now as well. French bakery, the French bakery, boulangerie, français. So, see if we got a spot for me. I'm sure we do. I'm going to sit on this table, I think, with nobody behind me. There you go. Oh, I reckon the waterman will be here in a minute anyway. So no bacon butty today. I don't care how much money you send me, no bacon butty today. Now I've got to put this out here actually, or we'll lose signal. So I'll put it like that. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, that should be enough. Right, see what you guys are saying. 109 people still watching. Zelda not booked for Tenerife this year yet, but watching the tour has made me want to have a walk around the village again. Oh, cool dude. I definitely recommend checking out the Albatross Apartments because you could fit a load of people in there. It's going to be hot today, it is. Atlantic Olive is the button. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's really nice. Hola. Hola. Café con leche, agua con gas, por favor. Diane Perotti just let us know your island trip plans so we can meet up. Yeah, that's very good. If you're going to Dublin, you got to meet Anne-Marie and David. Tim, did you say your daughter and family will be on the island in July? No, unfortunately, she won't be able to fly until August or the earliest, but then her husband doesn't have holidays anymore because he's been off so much this year. So it's looking now as if the earliest they can get here is Christmas, which is a shame. And I told her just send the kids, but she didn't want to do that. Don't trust me, you see. I might give them some discipline. That'll be fun. Can only imagine how Ireland will be like. Memories from my grandparents will come alive once you're there. Oh, you've got an Irish passport, haven't you, Diane? Stevie's on. No bacon butty. Do you clock your daily, weekly steps, Tim? You must clock some up. That's not that much, actually. It's not that much. Let me just check out. We Eye Things, daily steps. So today up to now, I've done 1,854. And if I look at the week, Monday was 4,600. Tuesday, I don't walk on a Monday, see. Tuesday, 6,599. And Wednesday, why is it not showing Wednesday? Oh, here we go. 6,868. And up to now, 1,854. So I've not reached my 7,000 goal at all this week. And in fact, I should put 10,000, but that's another story. That's another story. Average daily is 4,900, so I'm all right with that. Distance 3.4 kilometers, elevation 2 meters. Muchas gracias, mi niña. Ah, perfecta. Needed that. So here we are with the temperature. It says on the thing 19 degrees. I don't believe that. Oh no, 26 degrees. It's the 19th of the 6th. 26 degrees it says. So I said 25, 26. And then a lot hotter in the sun. Where are you guys? Clock up someday. Thought my TV was broken. Gordon Duncanson, thank you for your support there, Gordon. Back from walking the dog. It's showing a green top on Tim, not yellow. I think blue and yellow's green, isn't it? Blue and yellow's green. What's blue and yellow? It's Ukraine, isn't it? Salud. Miss my fur babies. 11 watching, only 57 thumbs up. Yes, love the Irish passport. Cool dude. On the 13th last week in Tenerife, I did 28,900 steps. Good God. Did you fall? I'm going to put my sugar in. Oh, sugar. Da, 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 da. Oh, honey, honey. Let's get the coffee on the road. It's very humid today as well, so there's a lot of sort of like, sort of muggy. Is that a word? Muggy? Is that Welsh maybe? Or is it an English word? Or is it a German word? I don't know. I know muggle. Oh, I've got to book my next haircut as well. I think I need a haircut. I think. Can I get it done? Ah, cheers, Reese. Ah, fantastico. Tenderly then. Yeah, great steps. Alan Hat, bye Tim. Off for the PSA. Cool dude, let us all know. We're not doctors, but we like to know. My wife, wee Sadie, works in a flower nursery and her daily steps are 26,000 on an average day. My gosh. My highest amount of steps was 24k in Tenerife. That was in a day, was it? And Len Harvey, it always amazes me how the footpaths abroad disappear or are encroached by planting or trees, making it inaccessible for pushchairs and wheelchairs. Yeah, it is. It is. They do look after most of it, but in certain areas they do let it sort of encroach a little bit. This coffee is one of the best. In fact, it's the best coffee in town. It's hot but not scalding. It's strong, creamy. Got nice cream on it. Nice bit of milk in it. Excellente. So I've been a bit lax in my sign language learning. So in fact I can't remember what sign language is now. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to finish cleaning up because we got the Gisela's coming to help out tomorrow. So Gisela, she comes every couple of weeks and does a load of stuff that I don't do, curtains and stuff and outside and all that stuff. And she helps out immensely. And because of my mental block, I'm probably just lazy when I was a kid, but now I've got ADHD. But she really does help out, and I totally enjoy that. Those people are gone now, so I can do this, give you a bit more of a view out towards the street. And we can look this way a little bit. There you go. So, what's happening today? As I said, I'm going to do a bit of housework today. We were going to meet Dolwyn and Dalewyn today with Donna, but Donna, the girl I was talking about before, the Welsh lady, she's still in the hospital. She's having scans. She had a fall a couple of weeks ago and was in pain. And the pain got worse by last Friday, so she went to the doctor. Doctor sent her to the local hospital. Local hospital sent her up to the Candelaria, the main university hospital, and she's been there since Saturday. And they only did the thing yesterday. They only started doing it yesterday. So they've scanned her. We don't know what the results are yet, but apparently when they were x-raying her ribs, they found a massive shadow on one of the lungs. So they're going to check that out, whether it was blood or whatever. So that's what they're testing today. Average around 15 to 20,000 per day, says Anne-Marie. Wow, that's good. Alan in the Hat, the dumper truck swimming. I missed that one. That probably makes sense in another universe to me, but there you go. See who's on. 110 people. It's looking good. That's quite a nice picture. That I quite like that picture. Let's get rid of the chat for a second. It looks empty though, doesn't it? If I turn you around, you see it's totally full. It's totally full here. This is the entrance to the cafe. So there are quite a few people here. There we go. Oh, here's my mate.
Buenas tardes. Hola. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? ¿Qué tal? Hola.
Oswey, that's the waterman. He's not coming till after 11, so I'm all right. But I got to get him some money from the cash thing, and I got to get my stuff from the chemist, from the pharmacia, and there we go. Video on his channel. Okay. Alan, have you got videos on your channel, Alan? I didn't know that. Alan in the Hat. Alan in the Hat. Oh. Go to channel. Oh, he's got 238 subscribers. I'm subscribing to that. I didn't realise you had a channel, Alan. Palmanova Beach Walk. The Santa Lucia Hotel 12 days ago. There you go. Maria Voyager Fork Lightning on a sailway 3 weeks ago. First flight at night with the Mini 4 Pro. He's got a drone as well. Oh, cool dude. Cool dude. Share. Okay, it's copied. And paste. Go and check Alan in the Hat out. Go and check that out. Go and give him some love there. Yeah, great shape, Anne-Marie, exactly. And Timothy Dowd, put up a link, whoever he is. Whoever he is. Let's bring you back this way. There you go. He'll do. So I'm going to have another coffee. Postman. ¿Algo para mí?
Dame 2 minutos y vengo ahora. Tengo 2 cartas para ti, ¿vale?
Okay. Vale. Postman's got something for me. He's got 2, I think I know what they are. They are our tax forms from Germany. Not the tax forms. It's what it is. Every year they send you a summary of all the pension you got and how much you paid in Fliegerversicherung and health insurance, and you send that to the tax guy with your rent, so how much you pay rent, and they take all that into consideration when doing finding out how much tax you owe. But I did find out that if it's just a foreign pension, they don't tax it, they only want to know about it. Not much more incentive to walk while in Tenerife than in Ireland. Oh. Much more incentive to walk, okay. I suppose most of Ireland, I can't imagine. I mean, I've only been to Dublin, that's a city, so you can walk around the city dead easily. Tim, do you think Christine would enjoy a multi-pockets fishing vest? Very light and summery. She doesn't like, I mean, short answer no, for the simple reason is that she doesn't keep anything in her pockets, first of all. And secondly, anything that needs to hang, like a jacket or something, just doesn't work in a wheelchair. It ends up bunching on herself. Very nice of you to offer, but no, she likes loose-fitting t-shirts, and she's using my shirt at the moment. She's using my shirt at the moment. Naked people walking around. But thank you very much. No, so anything that needs to hang. So even a blouse doesn't look right on her. So t-shirts, and she wears an open shirt for me, just for something on her shoulders. The Mercadona guys here now.
Tengo para tu mujer Christine,
Sí, sí.
Timothy,
Ah, muchas gracias.
y creo que nada más.
Algo basta, creo que.
No. Y nada, amigo.
Gracias.
Vale.
Chao.
Hasta luego.
So, here we are, ladles and jelly spoons. The Deutsche Rentenversicherung. Let's see how much Christine's got. Am I allowed to open? That was close. That was close. He would have made it, but it was close. La lotteria! It is like the lottery.
Timothy,
Sí.
possiamo salutare l'Italia?
Estamos live ahora mismo con 107 personas. So, ¿cómo te llamas? Y
Io Serena
Serena?
e saluto Guglielmo da Padova.
Ok, Padova.
Ciao Gulli!
Saguli.
Grazie.
Ciao. So what they do, they send this letter out to us, and it gives us all the things of what we've earned this year, and I can send that to my thingy-marooge. What do they call it? My accountant, as they call it. And I had Christina's, but I didn't have mine, so I've actually got it now, which is good. Lotteria! Okay, so I've got to send that to my accountant today. Bear with me.
Ho 29 minuti ci ho messo.
Photo.
Però mi sa che ci ho messo meno perché sono andato giù agli scalini della Rocca. Non ho fatto la...
Bear with me. Sabina.
Grazie nel frattempo durante la camminata, nel cellulare.
I just received my official letter from the Deutsche Rentenversicherung. Rentenversicherung.
Hola.
Otro cafe con leche. And then we go and we bugger off. Okay. Right, so where are we? That one, that one, that one. We're back in the room. Diane, you don't have to bring anything. Just bring yourself. I think your company is all we need. But thank you for thinking of us. I know a lot of people like to bring something, but basically we are wunschlos glücklich, as they say. We are wunschlos glücklich. We are happy with no wishes. Is that how it? There we go. If you had to choose one place to live, Germany or Spain, well, I do have to. I do. I think everybody's got to pick one place to live, and it's where I am. Otherwise, hola amigo, ¿qué tal bien? Otro café con leche para mí, por favor. Will you be starting a cooking channel? I did start a cooking channel, and I just didn't have the time to carry on with it. It's called. What's it called? I'll put the link up. And I tried a couple of things. And I'll put the link up now. Tim Dowd at home, I think it is. It's Timothy Dowd at home. I got 76 subscribers on it. And I'm one of those subscribers, so. Share and paste. So if you want to check that one out, I'm not actually putting much up there lately. I was going to do a recipe. Muchas gracias. Oh, corazón. Got a lovely heart. Look, there you go. And I was going to do one a day, but that was way too ambitious. Then one a week, and that was too ambitious because I couldn't be bothered doing it. And it wasn't really cooking, but what I do is I read recipes and follow them. And then I have ideas based on multiple recipes. So basically, the channel wasn't a cooking channel, it was more an ideas channel of what you can cook and where you get it from. So the idea was that I was going to take you round shopping for buy the ingredients, then I was going to cook it and show you the results. I wasn't actually going to do the chop. I don't like watching cooking channels where you got to watch through a load of people cutting onions. I mean, I don't see any point in that whatsoever, apart from that you're fluffing it out to get an extra advert in here and there. So the cooking channels that have thousands and millions of views, that's the reason I was doing it. I was seeing if I could just get something up there that would be what we call evergreen videos, because my videos are very time sensitive because they're live, first of all, and secondly, it's about what's going on right now. And what you need on YouTube is what they call evergreen videos. So somebody will always be looking for how to make an apple pie. So if you put an apple pie video up, you're getting hits on it every week for the rest of your life. So that's sort of passive income. You do the work once and you get the income lots of times. I mean, also people like Lee and the people who do eats and all that, unless you're actually reviewing something, a particular place, then you're not really going to get much traction later on. So you have to keep producing. But the idea is really that you write one good song that gets to #1, then retire on it. Like happy birthday to you. That's all you need. Passive income. Even your children can benefit from it. So you need to find something with passive income, then you can retire to Spain. Cool, dude. Just subscribe to the other channel. I will carry on putting stuff up there, but not as regularly as I was. Dublin looks nice as that, Diane. How about renaming your Friday show to Freaky Football Friday on Friday? Webby came last night and he took over, and it was fun. It was really, really fun. But I reckon that we put somebody's nose out of joint. So Webby's a great lad, but his sports stuff just takes over his life. It really does. Jassie's on. Hey, Jassie, Lorraine's on. Good morning, Lorraine. I'm round the corner. Definitely no bacon butty today. 106 people still watching. What time is it now? 10:14. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this coffee, then I'm going to go and get some money for the waterman. And then I'm going to go to the farmacia. Have I got the list of what I need? I've forgotten what I need. I've written it down. I wrote it down. I hope I wrote it down. Yep. Oh, yep. I got an air freshener, so I can get that. I got pretzels, limes. So all I've got to buy today is Christine's shampoo and a cantaloupe. I can't find a cantaloupe anywhere. I wrote down cantaloupe. That's why. It's a cantaloupe, isn't it? Cantaloupe. Return. There you go. Done. And panko. I don't know why it is. Hi, Georgie. How are you? All right? Oh, okay. That's Georgie. She goes doing her what's it called? Her exercises. And honey from the farmer's market. Actually, I can buy honey next month. The local Imker had a bit of a problem with the weather last month, and there was no honey. So he says the earliest he's going to get honey now is going to be in July, which is soon. So I'm going to go next weekend just in case he's there early, because he sells out pretty quick. And I'm going to buy 5 big jars. And it's like €8 a jar, but it's well worth it. Fantastic stuff. And he also sells the honeycomb as well, that you can break up and stick on your bread. Christine loves that. That's a bit too intense for me. Too intense. Sometimes I think I'm a wigwam, and other times I think I'm a teepee. The doctor says, you're too tense. There's a bean can. What do you end up calling those little scooters that go bean cans? What I really fancy is somebody to invent like a rocking chair, electric rocking chair with wheels on it. So you basically sat in it, comfortable, with like a headrest at the back, and you sort of sat low to the ground, and you got 4 wheels, right? And then you can zoom along with your 4 wheels, and you can, joystick or whatever you're going to use, or 2 sticks. No, just the joystick, I think. Joystick, you're zooming along with the joystick, and it doesn't have to go fast, but nice, and it's got independent suspension. And then when you get somewhere where you need to be narrower, the wheels come together, and it sort of lifts you up above the wheels, and then you can sort of turn on a dime. And that technology exists now. So, like a low down chair whilst you're travelling, and then when you stop, it lifts you up, and you can move left and right, and you can be at a high table or a bar even, and sit in the bar, and that would be pretty good. It's not a wheelchair; it's for lazy fat people like me, and personal. We've got to think of a snazzy name for it as well. So snazzy name, personal transport. No. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have got a silly name for it, and then a nickname. So it's going to be like quadro whatever for the 4 wheels, and then they'll end up just calling it the bucket. So I'll come in the bucket. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I'm coming with the buckets. There you go. So I'm going to invent a bucket, a four wheel drive, independent suspension, bucket seat transport, which goes on a pavement, or you can modify it to go on a road. You probably never get. There'll probably be too much hassle for road use, but on a pavement, so keep it up to like 15 kilometers an hour, or even less than that. And so it's like nice and low and round when you're travelling, and then when you stood still, you can lift up the bucket up and the wheels sort of contract in, and you can turn on a dime. 2 inventions today. So we're going to buy a whole block of flats and put it out for a charity for disabled people who need care, like a care home if you like. And You never know, we might get thousands of rich Americans coming. But what I really prefer is poor locals. So put it in as a place for poor local disabled people. I think we concentrate on wheelchair users, so people who are a wheelchair, let's say 99% disabled like Chris is, and beyond. So the only thing is, with only 30 flats, or 29 because we've got one, 28 because I've got one for my daughter and her son-in-law. So yeah, how do you pick? How do you pick? I wouldn't actually do that. I would get some sort of committee to do the selection process, and you can apply, and it's for life. It's guaranteed for life, so you don't have to worry. You never get chucked out, which is one of the biggest things here in Spain. If you're renting, is how unstable rental is sometimes. They did bring the law in to say that you can, a private rental has to guarantee you 5 years, and a public, not public, but like an SL, which is like a limited company, has to guarantee you 7 years. That backfired on us, because when we were there, they said it automatically renewed until I didn't bother, until I didn't want to do it anymore. And now the 7-year rule's in. After 7 years, they chucked us out. They didn't actually chuck us out, but they cancelled the contract, which means I've got to buy a new contract, and they could put the rent up, they could set the rent at any level whatsoever. And so my protection of increase by inflation only is out the window. So the law that came in to protect us actually bit us in the arse. See what you guys are saying, if anything? Lorraine, we did that one. Okay, Rocky. David Impey's on. Good morning, David. Diane, yes, very busy and expensive. Okay. Remember to hit the thumbs up, says Jassy. David, Aki, how many guests this week on Freaky Friday? Actually, Freaky Friday, people tend not to book that, for the simple reason is they don't have to. So this week's midweek meet at Freaky Friday, only one spot, and that's Tony Green, Green's Adventures. So they're on the island, so I'll be looking for some videos from them. But Tony Green's coming. I'm not sure whether he's on his own, but I'm sure they're both coming. But there are a few people here that said they'll pop by. Do you ever play the Spanish lottery? I don't play lottery for some reason. When I was in Germany, I used to play the same numbers every week. 7, 8, 9, 12, 28, 29. And we won a couple of times, not a lot. The only time that I actually won a lot of money on the lottery was, I think it was the ARD television lottery, where you buy a ticket and it goes into the draw every week. And we won 1,000 on that. And the other lottery ticket that we bought was our bank in Germany. You can buy a savings ticket. Now the savings ticket works like this. You pay €5 a month into a savings ticket, and you buy as many as you like. So we bought 2, so we're paying €10 a month in, so that's €120 a year, right? They take €3 out. No, they take €2 out and save 3, right? So we're saving €3. So that gives us €36 that we get back at the end of the year. Is it 36? 12, 24, 36? Yeah. So we actually get €72 back at the end of the year. Is that right? No, we get more than that. We get more than that. We get 48. So it's actually €4 of the 5. So they take $1 every month and save 4. So we get 48, which is 96. That's right. So we get €96 back at Christmas. So obviously, if you bought 20 instead of 2, then you'd be saving €40 a month instead of €4 a month, or €80 a month. So you can do that, and then you get it back. You don't get any interest on it, but you get the opportunity to win every month. So basically, you're not. It's basically the lottery is costing you $1 and making you save 4. That's what it's doing. It's encouraging you to save. So no, I don't. I always think the lottery is, well, they call it the stupid tax, don't they? It's people seriously believe that there is a chance of them winning, you know, and there is obviously, but it's not. some people think it's their pension. Oh, we're bound to win it one of these. You know, I'm due for a win. You know, but probability doesn't work like that. If you're a mathematician or a physicist, then you don't play the lottery. Marie Louise Box. Not saying people who play the lottery are stupid. I'm not saying that, but they do call it the stupid tax because you're never going to win. The law on electric scooters in Spain quite lax. Is this true? No, the law is quite stringent, but it's not enforced very much. So the law is stringent, but it's not enforced very much. Mainly because the guys don't have time to stop every Tom, Dick and Harry, but they do have times when they do it. So that's good. I've seen people being stopped and tell them, right, park the scooter there. You don't have a helmet. You're on the pavement, which you're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be on the pavement, and you've got to be on the road. You've got to have a helmet. And they just say, park it there and leave it, and off you go. It's usually these rented ones, you know. So there's no fine or anything, I don't think. But if you did, they'd replace the mobility scooters that fly down the promenade. They would. Hi Tim, greetings from Belgium. I'm having a coffee and a pretzel in the sun. I love it, just me. There we go. Have you got a channel, just me? I'm checking it out. Channel, go to channel. 5 subscribers, no videos. Stick up a video of you eating a pretzel in Belgium and I'll subscribe to you. I've missed everybody now. Wonderful. Ibiza. Oh, there we go. Be like Benidorm. It could be. Yeah. I'd only build one for me. Chuck the Lambo badge on it. Rocky Earth Guy. Sounds good. It's sunny in Belgium too. David Impey still loving the live sim. Thanks, David. Great idea, says Dan. No bacon butty today, Tim. This place does the best bacon butties. They do the best bacon butties. It's not on the menu, but they make a special sandwich for me when I fancy one. A mountain of bacon in between 2 pieces of focaccia. That's actually 1 piece of focaccia cut in half. And it's double size, so you cut it in half. So you get 2 butties, basically, for the price of 1, and a load of bacon. You're doing it, aren't you? You're making me buy a bacon butty, aren't you? You're making me buy it. The tax for the people who can't do math. So, yeah, it is. Yeah. How much for a pair of Crocs? I'd say around $8.95. Place your guesses too. For a pair of Crocs. Oh, those plastic shoes, right? We used to have them when we were a kid. Little plastic shoes. Make your feet stink. Back in the room, Tim. Bus comes in 15 minutes. Enjoy Thirsty Thursday, Ray, and give my love to Madge. Morning, Trisha. Your shoes are right. Oh, right. How much are Crocs? No, these are Crocs, aren't they? $8.90. I didn't notice that. $8.90. Wonder why we're talking about Crocs. Shades out for me too. Jesse. And in the background, Trisha. Aki, no bacon butty. David Impey, we did that. Rocky Earth Guy. I think we're done. I think we've got everyone. Oh, did you see McMaster's vlog on Dan's restaurant? I haven't watched it yet. But I will look. I promise. I'm terrible at consuming YouTube. Those of you who know me know that I use YouTube to learn things. So if I need to know how to do something, typically in editing or something like that, or for cameras, or for something else, or a review of a technology, that's what I'll use YouTube for. I don't really go and get my jollies from watching YouTube content that I make myself. I mean, I do look at the people that do that, with the ones that I promote as well. And I just think everybody needs to be put in front of everybody, and everybody can make their own mind. But I don't really sit down and watch it, which is basically a shame. It's basically a shame. Hi Tim, back from PSA Results, just to wait for results. Cool dude, Alan. I checked out your channel, by the way, and I'm a new subscriber, and I pushed it a little bit. So Alan, you should be getting a few extra subscribers in the next couple of minutes, and just carry on putting those up. I'll have a look at your channel later on. Richard Edwards from Wales, hot today in the Welsh Valleys. There you go, Alan there, and Anne-Marie has beat me to it and put your channel right up there. Go ahead and check out Alan in the Hat. Not to be confused with Alan's Homemade Vlogs. In fact, what we need you both need to change your names. We're going to get Alan Hat. Alan's Homemade Vlogs should be Alan Hat, and Alan in the Hat should be not Alan's Homemade Vlogs. That would confuse Webby even more. Cool dude. Like the dumper in the sea. I've got to watch that one. Hope it's all good, Alan. Right, it's 10:30, so I'm going to pay and go. Should I get a bacon butty or not? No. Actually, I got a load of bacon at home, so if I wanted to, I could make a bacon butty. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Mercadona have started doing these like, I'm not muffins. You wouldn't call it a muffin. A bread roll, and the bread roll. Let me see if I can get a picture. And in German, it's called a Kaiser roll. Kaiser roll. Kaiser Semmel. Image of Kaiser Semmel. So this is a Kaiser Semmel. So if you see that, it's the Kaiser Semmel, and there's a special way of folding it on the top, which makes you can actually take each section. You can actually take each section out. So that's quite good. That gives you a better view, I think. I've got to turn off tracking so it'll focus. That'll give you a better view. What's those white dots there? Mini hamburguesa. No, it's not wanted. Let's go back. Kaiser. Austrian Semmel. Okay. So the Austrians do it as well. And it's not called a Kaiser Semmel, it's called an Austrian Semmel. And the reason I'm telling you that is because in Mercadona it's called the Vienna. V-I-E-N-A. So Vienna with one N. So Pan Vienna. And if you go to the bread counter, they're in those little drawers, they're loose. So you got to put a glove on and shove them in your bag. And I think they're 90 cents a piece. But they are fantastic, and you don't need to toast them. They're very good to eat on their own. If you do take them home and freeze them, when you defrost them, they taste exactly the same as when they were fresh. But what I do is I cut it in half and stick it in the toaster on one, basically just warming it up to make it look or feel like it's freshly baked, and then stick some butter and jam on it, or some ham, or I'll tell you what I've got ham with cheese. That's what I'm having. A Kaiser roll with ham and cheese, some tomato, a little bit of onion, salad butter. That's what I'm getting when I get home. I'll take a picture of it, stick it up on the thing. Or I'll do a cooking show of me cutting a semmel and putting ham and cheese on it. How's that? There you go. That's an evergreen. How to cut a semmel and put ham and cheese on it. I'll make it interesting though. Check that out. Yeah, Kaiser Semmel, there you go. Austrian bread semmel, there you go. That's them. So if you want to share it, you probably get it in Aldi or Lidl as well. I'm not sure, but they are. There you go. Culo Dudo. You can't say that. Cover Drone, latest news from Cover Drone. Cover Drone I recommend for your personal liability insurance if you're a drone flyer. You have to have personal liability insurance. And if you don't, get it tomorrow. Cover drone is immediate, and you don't have to supply anything. Just it does try and sell you a insurance for the drone as well, but you don't need that. And I think it's €20 a year, and it covers you for 1.4 million or something like that. Oh, there's two options: get the higher one, and then if anything happens and you're liable for anything, then your personal liability drone insurance will cover it. So there you go. So be responsible if you are a drone thing. And Ted recommends. Not going to watch a TED talk today. Safari. That's one, that one, that one. Back to the live chat. We have 109 people still watching. And Rocky Earth Guy's on. Been putting Alan in the Hat channel up for weeks. What can I say? What can I say? Should be okay. They've been checking for me for the last 10 years. Okay. Morning from sunny Huddersfield, Mr. Life's on. Can you see the Castle Hill? And always helping people's channels. Can you see the Castle Hill? The Castle Hill is probably in Dublin, is it? Not here. I'll show you where we are. This is the Tady up the top here. So if I do that. No? It's not going to do it, no. Christine, were you always there? Oh, cool. You're not working today? Day off, cool dude. Huddersfield, okay. Mr. Quadro 120, can you see Castle Hill? That's the last one I'm going to read today because I'm going to finish it here. It's 10:35, I've got to go and get stuff done. This is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. I really enjoyed the walk, I've enjoyed the coffee, I've enjoyed the chit chat. I hope you have too. And don't forget, tomorrow night is Freaky Friday. If you are coming, say hello, but don't plonk a beer in front of me, please. That's been happening too often lately. So I've made a deal with the barmaid that if you buy me a beer, she'll take the money, but she won't open it and put it in the bank for me. For the simple reason is 4 beers is too much. To come home and then cook and then have a glass of wine with dinner, that's too much. So tomorrow I'm having 2 beers maximum and maybe a glass of water. And if somebody wants to have a drink with me right at the end, I might have a sly brandy, but don't tell Chris. But that's, don't. I know people like, oh, get a beer for Tim, plonk it in front of him, ha ha ha. But it's not healthy for me, and so I've asked her not to open it. If I do want a beer, and you say, can I buy you one, right? Then I have given her a password, right, that you tell her, and then she'll open it. I'll see how that works. I'll try it tomorrow. I'll not tell you the password though. You only get to know the password if you want to buy me a beer. Anyway, ladles and jelly spoons, thank you so much. The secret word of the day. What's the secret word of the day? Pronto. 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 Okay, so don't put it in the chat here. Wait until I finish the stream, and once I finish the stream, you'll be able to do the what's it called? The comments, and then put it in there, and that'll prove to me that you've watched till the end, or you've seen everybody putting Pronto on, and you just following suit. That was good. That little car got out there pretty good there. Right.